Ginger Serval is going on vacation, and so they are bringing her into the Winsong Memorial Cat Hospital to be weighed. Watch your step on the scales there. Thank you. It's going to be fun, Ginger.
This is the purple one. The Hartford is 74.4.
Has she ever been in the hospital before?
No.
That's why you're like, whoa, what is this?
That's the first time we've caught her.
It's not your new house. Sorry.
23.6.
So did you guys hear that? Gail says she weighs 23.6 pounds, and she's going on vacation in the funcation.
Which she could actually be a pound or two heavier. She could be up to 25 and still be okay. So she's actually a little bit on the thin side, but she's kind of high strung, so she stays thinner. Because she's on extra food and she's very high strung. She's like me, she stays thin because she's high strung. All right, let's take her to vacation. Yeah, pick up the extra yellow. Yeah, she was very jumping, trying to get out. And the minute we put the squeeze cage to the door, she was like, I want in. So we just went ahead and let her in because she was being very anxious.
She went right in.
She did. She was like, okay, I'm ready to go.
She was ready to go on vacation.
So you guys can see Hurricane Matthew is not blowing that many trees. It's not too bad. I know a lot of you were really worried. I know I've been really worried. We're dog sitting for my daughter. She has a amazing dog named Hurley. He's a pit bull. And I don't think that dog slept all night. He seemed really, really worried about what was happening out there. But he's fine. We're fine. The cats are all fine. Thank you for asking. Oops. I hit the mute button. I didn't mean to do that. This is Ginger the Serval. She was part of the Gilligan's Island crew of cats who were rescued from Kansas a few years ago. And it's her turn to go on vacation in the funcation. So whenever we catch a cat to move them on vacation, we take them into the cat hospital and weigh them. I'm gonna go past here without setting off the gate. From what I've seen, the winds aren't supposed to get up over 29 miles per hour, and if that's the case, then we should be able to let the cats out of their roof sections. I think we'll wait it out a little bit longer just to be sure. Getting her spell. And I wanted to... Here's Hoover! Hey, Hoover! I wanted to thank everybody for voting for us for the last month or so at votecats.com. It looks like we won by about 3,000 votes. They haven't made the announcement, but at 10 o'clock last night when the voting was done, I went in and made a screenshot of how many votes we had and how many the next highest contender had. And we were behind for the entire voting. It was horrible, all fun. We were always in second place. And yesterday we pulled out all the stops. We called in Cole and Marmalade to help us, and some of the other YouTubers that we know, and Twitter fans, and everybody. And you guys all came through for us and got us up 3,000 votes over the competition. So thank you so much for that. See, there's a little bit of rain on my windshield, not much, and I didn't have time this morning because they went rushing out here to catch Ginger, and I didn't have time to stop by and pick up my stabilizer, so I apologize for this being so bumpy. inches down. Not bad. Even though it's raining, she'll have plenty of places she can go in there and get out of the rain. Yeah, Donna, I didn't know dogs had that ability. I guess I've never dog sat during a hurricane before.
The outside, the one towards that way in the lockout. Okay.
Hey, Barbara.
Are you coming in?
I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah, Donna, it looks like you did win. They're going to go release her into a feeding lockout area, and Catherine is making sure that all these gates are snapped shut so that if she gets past them for any reason, she won't get out of the cage. Gabby, thank you guys for voting. Yeah, Julie, we're really lucked out that the winds are not so bad. And so far the rain hasn't been so bad. Hey, Barbara. We love Barbara Frank. Barbara's been one of our green shirt keepers out here for as long as I can remember. Seems like she's always here, just about every morning it seems like I see her. Feeding the cats, and cleaning the cats, and being such a wonderful part of our big cat rescue team here. We're so fortunate to have so many wonderful volunteers. Hey, Jumanji, you're gonna have a new neighbor. Her name is Ginger.
Ready? Ginger! Ginger! Other way, baby girl. This way, come here. Come on, Ginger. Come here. Come on, Ginger.
What a good girl.
Come on. Good girl.
So now they'll haul all that stuff back out, and lock up all the gates, and then she'll be let out of this area. Karen, I'm so glad to hear that you guys are able to see Spirit Feather. She has been quite the elusive little spirit. What are you doing, Jumanji? Is it so exciting? Is it so exciting to have good neighbors? She's a pretty neighbor. Yeah. You're not hissing. I like that. For a few days he was hissing, which was really unusual for him, and so they thought maybe it was his pain meds weren't quite what he needed, and so they changed him up a bit, and he seems to be much more content now. Yeah, you can just lay there and watch that beautiful cat next door. He's a good leopard. What a good leopard. Alright, I gotta go check, make sure the doors are all snapped shut. This is Nala's enclosure across the road here from Vacation Rotation. She's the one that's in the cat hospital with a broken leg. It's been fixed, but she's got weeks now of having to be kept in a small cage so that she doesn't damage the plate that they put in. while they're doing that, how about we go see what Sundari's doing. I see Chitaro is watching Catherine. Hey, Sundari. Yeah, you have a new neighbor. You've never met her before. Her name is Ginger. Something you can do that would really help us reach more people is, if you're watching this live feed, please share it. If you share this live feed on your page, then that helps us reach your friends with the plight of these animals. And the more people who know about them, the faster we can end all of the problems that cause them to end up in cages in the first place. The best thing any of us can do is pass our federal bill called the Big called the Big Cat Public Safety Act. And what that bill will do is make it illegal for people to possess big cats. So they can't have big cats in their backyards or their basements. They shouldn't have them. So it will be a law that prevents them from doing that. And that stops all of the cub breeding, because the main reason so many of these big cats are suffering in cages is because people will pay to pet them because they see other people pet them. Looks good.
Oh yeah. Yep. Doesn't take much with these new gals.
So there goes Ginger on vacation. What do you think of that, girlfriend? Woohoo! Yeah. Do you think you're free? We typically do a giveaway on these live broadcasts. Hi! Hey, sweetheart! So today's giveaway, let's see, what can we give away? I just posted at bigcatrescue.org on the top right part of our page is a beautiful tiger's eye bracelet, and I wear my bracelet everywhere. In fact, you can see tiger eye bracelet, or you can go to bigcatrescue.org and you can see it there. If you're on a mobile device, it doesn't show the sidebar, so you wouldn't be able to see it. But the first person to get the answer correct, and I have to give you a little caveat here, that Facebook doesn't always show me everything exactly in the right order, so sometimes I don't know who the first person was, so I have to go back and check the timestamps. But the first person to answer in the comment section the question that I'm going to ask correctly will win the bracelet, as long as they haven't been a winner in the last 30 days. So please don't play if you've won something in the last 30 days. She thinks she was running away from me. And there's a tunnel between me and her, so now I can't get to her. This area that she's in is 22,000 square feet. So she's got a lot of exploring to do. So first person to put the right answer in the comments, I'll let you know when I have a correct answer, but I won't know for sure who the right answer is until I can get in front of a real computer instead of my phone and check the timestamps to see who the first person was. But Ginger came here with a group of cats that all had names from Gilligan's Island. I should ask you the hard question, like name all of those cats, but I'm not going to do that. The question is, what state were they rescued from? Where did you go, Ginger girl? Beth Hansen has said Kansas. I don't know if Beth is our first person to say Kansas, but Kansas is correct. So I will go back through after this live feed ends and check the timestamps and make sure that Beth Hansen was the first one, but it was the first one I saw in the comments here. So I know we have a winner. The winning answer was Kansas. The cats that we rescued from there were 2 Canada lynx, Skipper and Gilligan, this Serval, Ginger, and 2 bobcats, Thurston and Lovey, and another bobcat, Marianne. I think that's all of them. It's all that are coming to my mind at the moment. Is there really a tuxedo cat in the kitten cabana? Ron, you're the second person to ask me about that, and I wasn't aware of a tuxedo cat in the kitten cabana. But maybe somebody new has been sent in there. Elfie is the little dilute calico who's been in there for a few days. But I will have to check with Karma and find out if that truly is a tuxedo in there, or if it was playing highlights from an old video of kittens that we had. When it's highlights, it'll say live highlights in the bottom left corner of the screen at explore.org. Is that fun? Oh my goodness, it's so fun, Ginger. Look at all that stuff to do. Keep in mind, this poor cat was kept in something similar to a very, very small dog kennel when she lived in Kansas. And here she's had about 1,200 square feet of space, maybe more than that. But in this enclosure, she's got 22,000 square feet, so she's never seen anything like this. Ruth, everybody is fine. Oh, Tanya said it was highlights, so that kitten was already adopted. There's Jade and Armani checking out their new neighbors across the street. Yeah, she's playing where you guys were playing. You were playing over there just a couple days ago. Well, thank you everybody for sharing us with your friends and your family. It really helps us get the message out. It helps us end the trade in these guys as pets, props, and parts. And please remember, anytime you see anybody petting a cub or posing with a big cat, tell them that it's just wrong, because that's what's driving the abuse. I know they want to feel like they're special and to show people how much they love the animals, but if you love the animals, you're going to set your ego aside and do what's necessary to make sure that they don't end up being bred to be used as ego props. Catherine, Joseph is fine. All of the cats who are usually pretty poor doers eat very well before a hurricane. It's like they know something's going to happen that might be detrimental to their ability to eat, so they all eat pretty well. These leopards are like so excited about that serval next door. She's not a skinny leopard, she's a serval. Karen, if you're looking to purchase one of those bracelets, if you go to bigcatrescue.biz, and one of the categories is jewelry, it'll be found there, along with some other really cool bracelets as well. All right, I gotta get to work. Talk to you guys later. Love you. Bye.